Hello and welcome everyone to this channel, and today in this video tutorial I'm going to show you how to convert a pandas data frame into a tensor. So you have a data set in a pandas format and you need to convert those data into a tensor format so that you can feed those data to a tensor model. So for that, here we will use the function convert to tensor. This function exists in a TensorFlow library. So let's start. First, import TensorFlow and pandas. Type your import TensorFlow as tf, then import the pandas. Import pandas as pd. Execute this cell. After executing, let's create a new data frame. So in pandas, you can use the pd.dataframe function to create a new data frame. And let's say that we have two category. First is the marks and second is the subjects. So here, first is the marks. So I will type here marks. This is the column name marks, and its value is the list of value 45, 67, and the 89. Then we have a second data, which is the subjects. Now subjects are science, math, and biology. Now this is the data frame. Let's print it and also check its type. So type here print 10. So first we need to store this data frame into a variable. So I will call it df equal to. Then print this df and also print its type using the type function of Python. Execute this cell. You can see this is the data where two columns marks and subjects. With the data, you can see marks represent the marks of each subjects and subjects represent the name of the subject like science, math, biology. And you can see here the type of this variable is a frame.dataframe, which is the data frame. And we need to convert this type into tf.tensor. For that, let's pass this data frame to tf.convert to tensor function. Execute this. And as you can see here, it shows value error, failed to convert a numpy array to tensor. And you get this error because the data frame contains numeric and non-numeric or textual data, both a numeric data and textual data. So here, tf.toConvert function unable to convert this. And to convert this data, pandas data frame into tensor, you will need to first convert your textual data. You see here, subject, science, math, biology. You need to convert this textual data into numeric data. And for that, you can use the technique called one-hot encoding. So in one-hot encoding, all the textual data is converted into a numeric data. And if you don't know about what is a one-hot encoding, then you can watch my previous tutorial on TensorFlow one-hot encoding, and you will understand why you need this one-hot encoding techniques. So let's convert this. So here, if you look at this subjects column, this column contains a textual data and we need to convert this column into numeric. So for that, pandas provide a function called getDummies, and using that function you can convert columns containing textual into numeric data. So for that, you can type here pd.getDummies like this. You can call this function, and within function you need to provide the data frame which contains your textual data, and that is the df in this case. And then you need to pass the columns which contains textual data. So in this case, columns equal to here subjects. You can see here, if you go up and you see here, this is the subjects column which contains a textual data. Now here we provide a data frame and we tell to getDummies that this is the subjects column. We want to convert this into a numeric. Let's store this into something called df encoded equal to variable. And now we will print encoded data df encoded. Execute this cell. And now you can look this mark subject, which already contains a numerical data, but as you can see here, subject biology, This is represented using the numerical data 001 and subject math 010 and subject science. If you're confused about this numerical value, how this numerical value is assigned to each textual data in the subjects column, I would highly recommend you to watch my videos one hot encoding. You will understand each and everything about one hot encoding. So now our data is converted into numeric form. Now we can convert this data into tensor. So here we are going to call a print function, and within print function we are going to call tf.convert to tensor. But we will not directly print, we are going to store into variable like a converted data equal to tf.convert to tensor, then pass the numerical or encoded data like this. Now we will print it converted data like this. And as you can see, our data is converted into a tensor format. You can see here it represents the matrix and its shape is a 3/4, and all the elements of this matrix, this tensor data, is integer int64. So this is how you can convert your Pandas data frame into a tensor using the function tf.convert to tensor. So here remember the steps. You need to convert your textual data into a numerical data using the method called one hot encoding. And this is all about how you can convert a Pandas data frame to tensor. So I hope that you understand how to use a TensorFlow function tf.convert or pandas pd.getDummies to convert textual data into numeric. So at last I want to say, don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel, and thank you.